Hey everyone, and welcome back to Oddly Useless. Today, we're talking about something that sounds like science fiction, but is actually happening right now. Real-world places that have ditched fossil fuels forever, or are getting incredibly close. Let's start with the island of Samsø in Denmark. Back in the late 1990s, this small community made a bold decision to go 100% renewable. Over the next decade, they really went for it. They built 11 wind turbines on land, then added another 10 offshore. They also invested heavily in solar heating and biomass power. The result? Today, Samsø generates all of its electricity from the wind, and about 70% of the heating in people's homes comes from renewables. It's an amazing achievement, driven entirely by the local community. But here's where it gets even cooler. Samsø doesn't just power itself. They actually produce so much extra electricity that they sell it back to Denmark's national grid. This proves that small communities can do more than just be self-sufficient. They can become energy exporters and a source of clean power for a whole country. Next, let's travel south to the Canary Islands, to a place called Hierro. This island uses a brilliantly simple but effective hybrid system. They have wind turbines, of course, but they paired them with pumped hydro storage. When the wind is blowing strong, the turbines power the island and also pump water from a lower reservoir up into a volcanic crater high above. Then, when the wind dies down, they simply release the stored water, letting it flow back down through hydro turbines to generate electricity. This clever setup ensures a stable power supply for the island's 11,000 residents, freeing them from relying on expensive and polluting imported diesel. And these ideas aren't just for remote European islands. The concept of community-driven energy is spreading. Take the Vineyard Power Cooperative on Martha's Vineyard in the USA, inspired by places like Samsø. They're working towards a goal of 100% renewable energy, with a major focus on offshore wind power. It shows that this model can be adapted and applied almost anywhere a community is determined to make a change. So why do these projects matter so much? Well, for a few huge reasons. First, they drastically reduce reliance on imported fossil fuels, which are often expensive and create a lot of pollution. Second, they boost energy security. When you produce your own power locally, you're not as vulnerable to global supply chain problems or price spikes. Third, and most obviously, they slash carbon emissions. And finally, they prove that the green energy revolution isn't just for big cities or massive corporations. If you love this vision of a powered-up, cleaner world, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and join me next time for more oddly useless facts. Thanks for watching.